Stampers, Gainer again. Somebody left me a comment earlier on Georgie's boxes, and because she does 7x5 boxes, cards, her box was big, and they wanted to know if I could do one in a C6 size. So I've racked my brain all day long. I've watched thousands of videos, and in the end I just come up with this, and it's lush. This, believe it or not, is the back of my designer series paper, and if you look carefully you can see that I've used old DSP, look, off the back of the old DSP box. This was the practice run. I wasn't going to use cardstock until I knew I'd got it sussed, and then I sussed it, and this holds 5 cards with the cellophane bags, but the bags are slightly too big for the box. They go in, but they go in slightly at an angle, but you can get 5 cards in. The ones with these envelopes seem to fit in there perfectly, even though they're in a cellophane bag. But if you were just adding cards and envelopes, I reckon you could get about 10 cards, 10 envelopes in here. So I got those 3 in perfectly. And I popped an extra 2 in just because I wanted to make sure I could get 5 in. And I can. So, cute little box. I don't know why anyone would want a fold flat box, but this folds flat for storage, as well as an ideal gift to give to somebody. You could decorate this then with the ribbon or lace and a nice stamp, and use some oval framelets, thin or circle framelets, or your punches. It's entirely up to you. I'm just going to show you how to make the box and to decorate. And I've decorated it on all 4 sides. So we'll get going. You will need a piece of 12x12 cardstock, and this is 11.5 by 10.5. I know, it's a whacking piece of card, but it is what that lady asked for, so this is what it is, I'm afraid. I only have the in colours in the 12x12, so I'm going to be using my Berry Burst and my Fresh Florals designer series paper. So this card is in at 11.5, and we are going to score this at 4.5, 5.5, 10 and 11, and then we're going to turn it to the short side. I've got to work this out now. 1 and 2 and 8.5 and 9.5, and that's just scoring. I'm going to be doing a lot of cutting away as well in a moment, so I'll pop this against there. So we are going to, let me suss this out now. I'm going to keep these, and I'm going to cut up these tabs. And we're going to remove this little flap here. So you're left with a little flap there. And we're going to just miter the ends a little bit. There it is, slippery little thing. And do exactly the same on the other side. Cut away this little flap. And you're going to need long scissors for this, because we're going to be doing a lot of cutting in a minute. Right, now we're going to, let me just remember this. Cut an angle on there, and then straight up there. I've done it right. I've done it the wrong way. I think I've done it the wrong way. Yes, I have. I do apologise. I'm going to be short one flap. You cut up these, sorry. And you notch that. Then you take this flap off. And you miter these as well. So I'm going to lose one flap on the other side. Do apologise, but don't do what I did there. Do exactly what I did there on there. Let's see if I can salvage this. No, I'm going to lose my flap. But don't worry, it will still close for me. So now we're going to cut up and remove this section. Please don't make the same boo-boo I just did. And we're going to cut away that section as well. So you need that flap on that side as well, but don't take the notice of mine. It will still close, I think. So now we're going to burnish and score our score lines. I can't believe I've just done that. I've just made that box as well. My fault, not yours. Please do not do the same. You need the flap on here as well. If you don't have the old corner rounder, you can use your envelope punch board. I'm just going to round these corners off. Just helps the box look nice, close better. So, while we're here, yes, you definitely need that flap. Don't do what I did there, she said again. I'm going to add my tear and tape along here. So I want this to stick very well. You could use fast fuse if you want. It's entirely up to you, but that's the only bit of tape you're going to need. I'm going to peel this off. I'm going to fold my box over and fetch this across and adhere this down. You could add, before this you did this, you could have added your designer series paper. Look, see, and now you know how that the box folds flat. I'm just pressing that down. And both ways, it will fold flat. See, this is going to be the bottom of my box. You should have had that other flap, see, and that would tuck in there, out the way. It will stay there for me, but I want you to do it the right way. So put your flaps in. And that's how quick it is to make. Once you don't make a boo-boo like me. Oops. Nothing that going in there. There we go. And it's a nice little secure box, and it's quite sweet. So now I've got to find where it is. Oh, there we are, front. Take this out. And this out. And fold it flat. Now we're going to add the designer series paper. This is 6 1/4 by 4 1/4, and it's just going to lay it on there. So I'm going to use my everyday ATG gun. And you need 2 of those, front and back. You'll need 2 which are 3/4 by 4 1/4 for the top and bottom. And then 2 at 6 1/4 by 3/4 for the side panels. You can choose which way around you want your paper. If you want to add Christmas paper and do a Christmas one, that's entirely up to you as well. Choose your decoration well. These boxes are built to last. But like I say, they do store flat as well. So I'm going to add my 2 strips. Stuck to my finger. I find my ET gel is really sticky. So while this is flat, we're going to add our pieces on here. And here. And it makes so it matches up there and there, like see. And then we've got one long one for this side. I'll put all the measurements and the scoring on my blog, and I will try and put a shape on of the box collapsed before we stick anything down. So one more for this side. Some people don't want decoration on the flaps or on the sides, but some do. So I'm doing it for both. Stick this down here. You could do this before you even stick the box together. And now I'm going to take my 3/4 inch circle punch, and I'm going to put, because this is the top of the box. I don't know where that's gone. It's gone, oh there it is, it's all stuck to my belly. I'm going to close the bottom. I see, this is where you need that flap. It will stay closed, but please don't make the same mistake I did. And stop it from caving in. And there it is. I'm going to get those same cards out. I'll put a little flap there. And I'm going to add my cards. Oops. And there we have it. 5 cards inside an A6, A2 C6 box with envelopes. I haven't mounted that corner enough. I'll grab my scissors and take a little snippet more off. There we go, that's better. That's better. There we go, just for the sake of a little notch. There's your box. I hope you liked that, and I hope this is what you were after, my darling. The lady's name is, I will have a look now. The computer's playing up. Oh, it doesn't want to come on. I do apologise, but there's that one. This is the one I made out of scrap. That comes off the back of the designer series paper. And I had both flaps on this one. And look, it stores flat. And I put a little catch on both ends on this one. Perfect. I always give thank you cards, full-size thank you cards to family members at Christmas. So after they've had their Christmas presents, they can send beautiful cards to say thank you for all the gifts they had at Christmas, which I think is a wonderful idea. I've finally got my page to open, and I will tell you the lady's name. I can't find it. No, I can't find it, I'm afraid. I do apologise, I've forgotten the lady's name. I did say I would try and... I just had to look for my answer where I said... Yeah, of course yeah, sure. I will work it out and do a video for you, hon. And it was for Hilda Massey. There you go, Hilda. I've made you a box, my darling, and the measurements, and I've decorated for you. Thumbs up and a share if you enjoyed. I do apologise for the long pause at the end. Don't forget to press the subscribe button on the bottom corner there, and then press the bell straight after. And that will show you, notify you in the future of all other videos I do put on. I do tend to put on once a day, and today will be 2 because I'll be making a card later. So thanks for watching. Till next time. Bye.